Governments just told over 50 countries they're considering price floors on critical minerals, silver, copper, rare earths. These aren't random metals. They're inside your phone, your car, your power grid, and a lot of defense tech nobody talks about. And price floors? That's not free market behavior. That's a flare gun. It means governments believe these materials are now national security assets, and they're willing to interfere with markets to guarantee production. Why now? Because demand is exploding. We're electrifying everything. Building data centers, hardening power grids, rearming quietly, reshoring manufacturing, all of that eats metal, and supply chains aren't ready. Here's the part most headlines miss. The real fight isn't mining, it's refining. Pulling rock out of the ground is easy compared to turning it into usable material. Refining requires massive plants, chemical processing, environmental permits, trained workers, and years of construction. That's where leverage lives. For decades, many countries outsourced that messy middle step. China didn't. They built it. So now, even if other countries have minerals, they still depend on someone else to process them. That's the vulnerability. Price floors are meant to fix this by making refining profitable enough to survive delays, lawsuits, and political friction. But there's a catch. Price floors also mean higher costs, more bureaucracy, more loopholes, and new middlemen making money off policy shifts. This isn't simple. At the same time, governments are talking about stockpiling minerals and reshaping currency systems. That's why gold keeps entering the conversation. Not because of doomsday, because gold isn't anyone's liability. It's a trust asset. Now, you'll hear dramatic claims about currencies collapsing overnight. That's unlikely. Big systems don't die suddenly. They decay slowly. Higher inflation pressure, more volatility, more political fights over budgets. The real shift happening is fragmentation. More supply chains become political. More trade becomes regional. More commodities become strategic, which means everyday life feels it through higher prices and longer delays. So here's the practical takeaway. This isn't about panic, it's about preparation. The next decade probably isn't smooth globalization. It's resilience over efficiency. That costs more. Your job isn't to predict one outcome. Your job is to build flexibility. Because when materials become weapons, markets change. And when markets change, planning matters.